So Radharani, he says, Divya on Madhav Chitra Jalpa, the madness of Radharani's delirious talks to the bumblebee in separation. Known as Brahmar Giti. So Krishna, in order to console the gopis, make the gopis, relieve the gopis, he sent Uddhav, his devotee, to Vrindavan. The Sanskrit verse, Krishna says to Uddhav, he says, Saka, go to Vrindavan. He says, go to Vrindavan and see my mother and father and tell them that I'm okay and everything is fine. So Uddhav comes to Vrindavan, he's coming to pacify Krishna's mother and father and the gopis who are all burning in separation because Krishna is now in Mathura. So first he comes to the house of Nanda Maharaj and he's hearing now from Nanda Maharaj from his lotus mouth, he's hearing about the wonderful pastimes that Krishna performed in Nanda Bhavan, and he's seeing them as Mother Yashoda and Nanda as like murtis of separation. They're just completely, totally absorbed in separation from Krishna. And Uddhav is seeing this first encounter he has is with Nanda and Yashoda. So he sees them and he thinks Govinda sent me here to console them, and he feels himself very fortunate. Uddhava is thinking in his mind, oh, I'm very lucky to see them and to get the dust of their feet and to see their state of separation. He took the dust of Nanda Maharaj's feet and he became very fortunate, Uddhava. He considered himself to be very fortunate. So then he goes into the forest, and according to Krishna's desire, he met with the gopis. So then he sees the gopis. They're in Viduha, and their bodies are shaking, they're crying tears all the time. And Uddhava Maharaj sees this and he becomes lost for words. He's just like amazed. So then Uddhava is there, he's with the gopis in the forest, and they're shedding tears and shaking and speaking all kinds of this rubbish, and he's just watching them. Then he sees some distance away, there's one gopi, and she's having a conversation with a bumblebee. then Radharani, she's having a conversation with a bee, and she thinks that the bumblebee is directly Sri Krishna's messenger, and she thinks that the bee has been sent by Krishna to break her sulkiness, man, state of sulkiness, that she's upset with Krishna because Krishna's left, and she's thinking that the bee is Krishna's messenger, and the bees come to you understand man, sulkiness? She's in sulkiness, she's fried with Krishna because he's left. So then she thinks that Krishna sent the bee to tell me that everything's okay. So this is a state of man. And this now is the conversation that Anantadas Panditi is going to describe as Brahma Geet, and it's known as Chitra Jogpan, just mad, in the madness of prem, things that Radharani is saying. So there's different two types of prem, the Madanakya and then Mohanakya. So Madanakya is this is Radharani's, it's like her, her wealth, it's her jewel, and when she's in union with Krishna, then she is relishing Madanakya Mahabhav, and when she's in separation, she's in Mohanakya. So then he's quoting Jiva Goswami says that when this girl who's speaking to the bumblebee is Radharani, and she's in a state of Mohanakya Mahabhav, and separation from Krishna. Radharani, she's relishing, he says, Akhanda Prem, unbroken, continuous flow of prem, she's relishing.
Awesome.
saying Radharani is she's known as Prem Lakshmi, and she's the cause of everyone else's prem to increase. She's the source of it. And this Radharani, she's in a constant, she's relishing constantly an unbroken flow of prem, and she's the Prem Lakshmi, and without her kripa, without her mercy, no one can get happiness in Prem Bhakti, enjoy and relish Prem Bhakti. Even Lakshmi from Vaikuntha herself, because she didn't get the mercy of Radha and the gopis, then even she wasn't able to get the Prem Shuk of Braj. So Baba's saying we need the mercy of Radha always. So now he's going to describe about the Madhukar, the bee. Who is this bee that Radharani is having a conversation with? He said the Goswamis, they give many different siddhantas. So now he's going to describe, well, he's describing one at the moment. It says one of the acharyas, they say in their commentaries that this is just a bee from the forest, and it's become intoxicated on the sweet fragrance of Srimati Radharani's feet, and these feet, he said, they defeat millions of golden lotuses. They're so beautiful. So this bee has just come there. It says that the bee has come, and the bee is like it's worshipping Radharani's lotus feet, it's buzzing around there. And then Uddhav he's hiding to the side, and by Krishna's will, Uddhav is there, and the bee has just come. So it's Krishna's desire to show his devotee Uddhav the greatness of Radharani. So that's why the bee has come at this moment, and she's going to go into her like prem crazy talks with the bee, and Uddhav is, by Krishna's will, Uddhav is there to hear it.
উচ্চতমকে পাঠ্য ভাব সাধন করাবার জন্য এবং নিজে রাজধানীর শ্রীপাদ পদ্ম সৌরভ আত্মা লাভ করার জন্য তিনি ভাবরূপে জীবন যান তাই সেই বিশাল ভারতপুত্রী।
Okay, so then another Siddhanta is that actually Krishna himself, in order to relish the beauty of and the fragrance of Radharani's body, her limbs, especially her feet, and in order to hear her crazy prem talks, Krishna himself became that bee. And this is another Siddhanta that the Acharyas give, that this bee can actually be Krishna himself, who's come to enjoy the sweet fragrance of Radharani's limbs and to hear her love talks.
করতে পারে তাই পাত্রকে এটাই উনি বললেন প্রিয় সঙ্গম শান্তি।
He says that as soon as he saw the bee, her man was finished. Is that right? That's actually what happened?
She is meditating on Sangama, Krishna Sangama, that is a union with Krishna. It was mentioned in the beginning of the lecture. And then he says something after the connection with it. You play it back one more time.
He said as soon as she saw the bee, and her
Udoyahala means then it has
man Bangi, he said Bangi means to just break it. Man Bangi Udayana.
Yeah, Bangi that is a gesture, no?
Oh, the
Banga that is
breaking. So it's the Bangi. It's difficult with this little tape before that.
Yeah.
It's just, if we had this thing.
Let's hope for this.
I mean, how did Radharani get such a biruha? How did she get into such an intense separation? Baba is now asking the question.
That's the beginning of one.
This is the beginning. So he said again. So he's saying, how is it that she can then consider a bumblebee to be a messenger of Krishna? So Baba is now saying that actually this is generally how Radharani sees the bee, as Krishna's messenger. He said, how is it possible she became so mad that she considered the bee to be the messenger of Krishna? And then he quotes from Jiva Goswami, who says, Priya Sangama Dayati. She's meditating on the Sangam, on this of having the association of Priya, Krishna. Radharani is there, she's meditating on associating with Krishna.
Sudhanidhi এবং তার আরো দুটো প্রকাশন বিরহ লীলা।
I have to keep reminding it because it's not clear.
খুন করেছে যে রাধারানীর সাক্ষাৎ Sudhanidhi এবং তার আরো দুটো প্রকাশন।
What's that?
Duto. That means two more.
Two more, yeah. But it's just such a crap facility.
বিরহ লীলা একটি হচ্ছে বামাঙ্গা তাকে বিয়োগিনী প্রকাশ্য বলা হয়, আর একটি কামাঙ্গা তাকে সংযোগিনী প্রকাশ্য বলা হয়।
Okay, so there's two types of motifs that appear in separation.
One is separation, one is union. Bhama and Kama. Bhama is separation and Kama is union. These are two expansions, we could say.
What, so she has a body?
No, it is a bhava expansion.
It's a bhava expansion.
Just like in the Late Madhava, this is considered a Bhama, because it is not possible for her, of course, to go out of Vrindavan and to be separated from Krishna and so on and so forth. It cannot be the original one. The original one is always with Krishna, the Vastakanda one.
দেখা যায় কুরুক্ষেত্র যুদ্ধ করার আগে তিনি গমন করেছিলেন কৌরবের সঙ্গে শ্রীকৃষ্ণ দর্শনের জন্য। আর তিনি বামারাধা যোগিনী প্রকাশ।
So this is describing the Radharani who went to Kurukshetra 100 years after, over 100 years after Krishna had left Vrindavan. So the Radharani that went to Vrindavan is not the original Radharani, is that right?
She went out of Vrindavan.
Yeah, that left Vrindavan.
Yeah, and then he mentioned...
So that Radharani is called a Bijogini Radha. The Radharani that's at Kurukshetra is
and
not...
the other one was
And the other one is...
who became Rukmini, so to say.
The one who became Rukmini in Lalit Madhava. And she's called Kamya.
Something, Kama.
তার কথা রূপায়ণ বর্ণনা করেছেন ললিতমা করুণাকর। তিনি মাতুর বিরহে খেলা দিতে ছাপ দিয়ে যমুনায় চলে গেলেন সূর্যলোকে এবং সেখান থেকে তিনি দ্বারকা এসে আত্মস্থান করলেন নববৃন্দাবন।
So this is what happens in the Lalit Madhava. Radharani commits suicide in the Jamuna. Then she, because the Jamuna is the sister of the sun, daughter of the sun, right? So she commits suicide in the Jamuna. So she goes to the sun, and then she takes birth in Dwarka. This is Lalit Madhava. And this Radharani is, well, she lives in a place called Nava Vrindavan. Which is, I think
it's a garden.
But is it not the same Radharani? He said it's not the same Radharani. Because that was the point there, it's Nava Vrindavan, it's not actually Dwarka.
No, it is a garden inside Dwarka. Because Krishna was feeling so much separation from Raj that he had it recreated by Vishwakarma. Nava Vrindavan garden, and there the gopis actually reincarnated because they all committed suicide, and then they all took their forms as queens in the Nava Vrindavan garden, so that Krishna could somehow reenact or re-experience the Radharani. Rukmini. Satyabhama is
Chandravali.
No.
Rukmini is Chandravali. So Satyabhama is Radharani. Yeah. And Baba is saying that this is not the original Vrishabhanu Nandini, the Radharani that appears in Rupa Goswami's Lalit Madhava. This is the gives a name for her.
ভাবেন আমার প্রিয়তম আমাকে ত্যাগ করে চিত্রা কোথাও যেতে পারেন না। কিন্তু ভালোবাসি মন জানেন না যে কৃষ্ণ তিনি ভাবেন আমার প্রিয়তম আমাকে ত্যাগ করে চিত্রা কোথাও যেতে পারেন না।
He says that the original Radharani cannot be aware of this, that Krishna leaves her. Even if he would do it, she would not be able to be aware of it. She would never even imagine that Krishna would leave, because it's not her state of experience.
It's just this type of sound thing. Ruha wouldn't become perfect. If what?
The original one is not able to understand that Krishna leaves her, and therefore an expansion is required to experience it. And see, that is why this expansion is not the original one. Otherwise, how would it be possible that she could feel separation if that was the original one? That's the point.
Because he doesn't go one step up in Vrindavan, but then he had a dream from Satyabhama to write a separate play about Dwarka.
Exactly.
So that he fulfilled it both. So it is Vrindavan and it is and it isn't. Lalit Madhav.
Yes, yes, because they're existing alongside. This is not separate. This is like inconceivable one and different.
কত বিশাল, কত উচ্চকোটি, মাতুর বিরহ ছাড়া পরমাত্মা হবেই না।
Is Sringaras, what is Madhur Ras? He said the Acharyas say there's two types. Sorry. How do you say? I didn't say type. It has Viroha and it has Sambhag. Separation. One side of prema is separation, the other side is union. It's quite technical. They get quite technical now. Well, he says there's four types of separation of prema. One is Purvarag, which is the state before they've met. Like Radharani, Purvarag means, everyone knows Purvarag is like Radharani and Krishna, they haven't met, but Radharani's seen Krishna. Or she's heard his flute, or she's heard his name, and she's going she's like manipulating and everything, doing all kinds of things, staring at the clouds for hours on end. But she hasn't actually met him, so this is Purvarag, it's one state of separation. One is Man, one is Prem by Chitra, and the other one? Pravas.
That is this one, that Krishna is going away.
And there's two types of Pravas.
Close my eyes.
Which means what, basically?
Pravas means the residence. And pravas means you are out of station. Okay. So the one is called Adura Pravas, that is when Krishna is in his daily chores, going to herd the cows. Naturally he cannot be with the gopis. They know that he is coming back in the evening, so the separation is somewhat tolerable. And Sudura Pravas is when there is no hope that he is coming back. It's like he's going completely out of Raj, and he's going to Mathura, Dwarka. The second stage, and this is what is being described here, Sudura Pravas.
What Radharani is experiencing, although she cannot consider that Krishna has left Vrindavan, she doesn't consider it possible for him to have left, but still it's a state of prem by chitra, which means what? It's amazing.
Yeah, that is the amazing paradox that Krishna may be sitting on her lap, or she may be sitting on Krishna's lap, or in any kind of extreme proximity. She may still feel that he's not there. She may feel separation from him even in the most intimate situation. That is of course the other extreme, because the original Radharani cannot imagine separation, and there is another one that is always so afraid of separation that she feels it even when she's with him, and this is Prem Rachita.
Okay. Baba's saying even though this Radharani knows that Krishna will never leave Vrindavan, still she's got into such a state of separation, thinking that he has left due to and this is the actual influence of prem by chitra. Radharani is sitting on the lap of Govinda. She's sitting there, but someone said that the bee has gone, and she thinks that the bee means that Krishna's gone. So then the gopis is just watching Radharani going into separation from Krishna, even though she's sitting right on Krishna's lap. So this is like an example of prem by chitra.
Sudan. That is synonymous with bee and Krishna.
Yeah.
That's how the trick works.
Is not in Govinda Lilamrita?
Yeah.
Dr. Madhavis as well.
Yeah.
তিনি যখন দেখেন সকলেই বলছেন কৃষ্ণ মুদ্রা দেখেন, তখন যদিও তিনি জানেন আমার প্রেমের আতিথ্যে আমার প্রিয়তম বৃন্দাবন ছেড়ে যেতে পারেন না, তো তার অনিষ্ট আশঙ্কায় ওই মথুরায় দেখেন বলে মাথুর বিরহের আস্বাদন থেকে কোনো বাধা হয় না। তিনি এইখানে ব্রজধারী এক নিত্যরূপ লীলা করছেন রাম। 4,000 অন্তত
Krishna Bhavanamrita, there is a description of how Radharani returns home at the morning after spending the night with Krishna during the Ras dance. And since the 10th canto of the Bhagavatam says that the Ras is lasting for a Divya Yuga, that is 1,000 yugas, or 1,000 times 4 yugas, an enormous amount of time. And Radharani's anurag, or passionate attachment to Krishna, is so intense that when she returns home the next morning, as is described in Vishwanath Chakravarti Prabhu's Krishna Bhavanamrita, she says to that Lalita, has there been no night tonight? In other words, I didn't meet him at all. How is it possible? This is the extreme of being unsatisfied, because she spent actually billions of years with him, but she is so attached that she cannot get any satisfaction out of it. So she comes back in the morning and she says that it was the most extraordinary night, because it didn't even happen. It went over so quickly that it was like there was no night. devotional ecstasy consists of the fact that Radharani is constantly fainting, and then Lalita says to her, it reminds her, do you actually know that it is impossible for Krishna to leave you anyway? He's not gone to Mathura. There is a similar example in Krishna Bhavanamrita by Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad. In the morning, when Krishna has gone out to herd the cows, then Radharani has also fainted. I think that Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad was inspired by this example by Rupa Goswami in the midday pastimes of Krishna Bhavanamrita. Before they go out to meet Krishna at midday, Radharani is in a state of permanent swoon. That is Ughurna. And the same thing, Lalita comes inside the room and says, Sakhi, he is right here in front of you. Because you cannot see, you cannot smell the fragrance of his flower garland. You see, he's only trying to make you cry. Now, come on, we are going out and we're going to meet him. All this has been staged by Krishna in order to generate Radharani's Divyonmat. Different situations being created either by Krishna or by Yogamaya in order to generate, to make it arise different high ecstatic symptoms of Radharani. This is one of the situations. That is why the Sanskrit sloka in the Bhagavad is mentioning Priya Sangama Jayanti. She's meditating on union with her beloved. Because she will always do that, whether she is in union with him or in separation. So, Panditji is quoting here Gopal Champu. It is perhaps parallel with a song that he quotes from Chaitanya Charitamrita. It is written by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in context with the Rath Yatra festival, in which Mahaprabhu is suffering heavy separation from Krishna and is experiencing the whole Rath Yatra event as being Krishna pulled back from Kurukshetra, Aishwarya Prakash in the Jagannath Mandir, to the Aitota garden in Puri, which is, according to Mahaprabhu's Bhav picture, identical with Vrindavan. And in that song he sings, Mahaprabhu sings, taking the role of Krishna, that, you see, I am always worshipping Narayan, and by Narayan's Shakti or power, I am able to come to Vrindavan to meet you, but you are not aware of that. So that is in connection with the impossibility of Krishna actually being absent from Radharani, which was discussed before. So he is again repeating that Radharani is so deluded by her heavy advancement in praying that she considers the messenger, the bumblebee, to be either a messenger of Krishna or identical with him, because he has the same complexion as Krishna. So she calls that Madhupa, the honey drinking bee, Kitava Bandhu. Kitava means a cheater, and a Bandhu means a friend. So you are a friend of a cheater. See, Krishna has a flower garland around his neck. It's hanging on his chest, and it's been crushed or marked by the breasts of Sapatnya. Sapatnya means as a co-wife, and co-wife is synonymous with enemy. So all this, the pollen of the flowers that make this flower garland has been smelled and tasted by that bumblebee. So she is so jealous that she thinks that this yellow pollen on the nose of the bee is the kumkum of the breast of another girl that Krishna has embraced to his chest, and that kumkum has touched the garland on his chest. And so the kumkum of another girl is on the nose of the bumblebee. You have no business here. Why don't you go back there? You can probably do enough work over there by consoling and pacifying so many other maninis, which means that Krishna is such a heartbreaker that wherever he goes you will have plenty of girls to console. Because you have just pleased one and pacified one, and another one will have become disappointed and angry with Krishna. You have to please her again also. There's plenty of work for you.